Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into Monday morning live stream. Right now you can see Bitcoin is actually pumping actively as we are live. Now, I have noticed that generally speaking, this live stream marks an intraday pivot in the markets. So I imagine we're putting in a top for the day here on Bitcoin at 88,000. It would correspond with the last two local tops here, but nonetheless, we have broken out above the resistance channel that we were in for the last 4 months. So that is very exciting. I would expect this week for us to go ahead and visit $91,000 per Bitcoin. However, nobody knows. Nobody knows. How's everyone's weekend? Hopefully they were good weekends. We're going to cut this live stream a little bit short today just because I need to get some work done and I am feeling not 100% right now. But nonetheless, good morning, Steve the Canadian. Good morning, David. Good morning, Beagle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, Bitcoin pumping to 88,000. The chart looks good. Everything looks very strong and sturdy right now. So hopefully we can get a slow climb up with that M2 money supply that we were looking at for the last several weeks. Everyone's been paying attention to it, which makes it a little bit wishy-washy because generally when everyone is paying attention to one thing, it doesn't play out perfectly. But I think on you have a very strong case to be made that Bitcoin will slowly start climbing back up to all-time highs sometime around June or July, which would be pretty gorgeous, setting us up for one final rally. Now, we have a lot of DeSci activities happening today, including the entire market being up 5%. So decentralized science up a total of 5% today. We saw that crazy volume spike leading into the weekend and then a little bit of a leveling out, but we are seeing an increase in overall weekly or 24-hour trading volume for decentralized science. So I misspoke on that. That happened overnight. We saw that big spike. So it seems that some of the Eastern markets are getting into decentralized science, which makes a lot of sense considering the speech that CZ and Vitalik had made over at a conference on the east side of the world. Beagle says, fire Jerome Powell. Who are you, Trump? Who are you, Trump? Please, can we not get rid of the only stability that we have in the market? You know what? Honestly, no, get rid of him. Let's get rid of him. Everything instability. Everything. Let's bring in instability. Yeah, so leading the market up in DeSci is Solve, up 200%. Now, it was such a small market cap that it's going to be extremely volatile. It had that crazy market maker floor right there. You can see how it barely dipped below ever. That is market making activities. And then we probably got some big buy orders coming through. And then we got SBio, also super illiquid. I mean, look at that little tiny baby pump is 28%. We got AIMX, we got Gridcoin, which I don't really count as DeSci. We got PGPT, Private AI, up 20%. RoomCon, 17%. What's holding the market down though? We got Redacted Terminal, not Duffy Hellman. We got ValleyDAO, we got DNA, we got HXAI. So mixed bag, but overall up 5%. So that's really cool. Love to see it. Moving back to the charts here, and then we can go over some of the altcoins on Dex Screener if you guys want to today. But Eagle AI holding pretty strong, doing pretty decent. I wanted to pull up Ethereum and Solana because it just highlights still that this is Bitcoin's show. This is completely Bitcoin's show. Ethereum is still down at $1,600. And yet Bitcoin is making a push back up to all-time highs potentially, at least making a break in pattern, while Ethereum is still lagging behind with that break, not yet even coming close to having broken this tragic downtrend. You see that? So maybe we'll see it here in the next couple days, and then I would expect a violent rally, but probably just up to like 2,000 or something. As far as DeSci news, we have token 2049 in Dubai coming up here at the end of April, beginning of May. So expect some cool announcements coming from projects. Last year at token 2049, we had a lot of really cool announcements, and that is where we saw Binance moving around in the market trying to find where in DeSci to invest in. It was literally at token 2049. That's where they got the initial, not even initial because it's been happening for a while, those conversations, but we saw Binance at 2049 looking to invest in DeSci. So hopefully something cool can come out of this one again. Then we have genomes.io talking about how they got a new paid query coming. Vault your DNA to participate and get rewarded. More details dropping soon. Don't miss out. And here's the link to the blog. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Then we got HairDAO reposting something from Andrew, who is one of the co-founders of HairDAO. This is the second day of DeSci Network State at the Vitalist Bay with a talk on replacing the NIH, one follicle at a time. Bullish. This is something that I think is like a very silly, goofy thing right now. But with all of the recent budget cuts to the NIH, all of those researchers are looking for alternatives, and decentralized science is going to end up being one of those alternatives. So however much of the market share they can capture is gorgeous for our bags. Good morning, C90. Welcome. Then we got Long COVID Labs. Hopefully helpful info for long COVID sufferers here. While we believe the persistence of the SARS-CoV-2 virus is one of the major causes of long COVID, it may not be the only thing that's going on. So they did a little bit of a breakdown so that people can understand why Long COVID Labs is doing what they're doing. I think it's pretty noble of them, and I think it'll do really well long term for them. However, I don't have any exposure to Long COVID Labs personally. I do think that the team is made up of some geniuses and some really, really high credential people, but you guys know where my bags are at right now, and Long COVID Labs is not one of those top bags. I actually made a post yesterday, or over the weekend at least, about where my top 10 bags are. Oh, I can promote. Let's see how much it will cost. Ooh, so $100 a day. So for $500, they'll get me 30K engagement. Well, 30K views, give or take. Interesting. I wonder how much to get 1 million views. Let's do $500 a day, and let's ramp this sucker up to 20 days. Oh, they can't promise over a $250,000. Oh, that's daily reach. My bad. So let's bring it to 54, so $100. And then you want to do a 20-day campaign, and you might get 1 million posts or 1 million views. That's interesting. So you're looking at $2,000 for 1 million views. What if you do it a little differently? $5,000 for 1 day. Well, I'm not going to be doing it. I just wanted to check and see. Get out of here. Go away. Thank you. But yeah, these are my top 10 bags going into this. So Bill Nye, of course, easiest W, obviously. Then we got Noble, Psy, Dynex, Lake, Kong, Bio, ResearchCoin, Hempy, and Eagle AI. Those are my top 10 right now. So going into this next leg in the rally, these are my 10 bets on making some solid returns. We will see how it all plays out. I do think each one of them has its own reasoning for being an outsized potential return, especially Dynex. Dynex, you guys know, I mean, obviously Bill, like I talk positively on all of them because I own all of them, but Dynex, I think I want to add a lot more to. I just ran out of cash. Bill, I think is the easiest W because it's mine and I know what's happening to it. Update on Dynex. We're excited to announce that oh my God. Update on Dynex, the mobile wallet web wallet launching April 24th, so in 3 days. We're excited to announce that the completely overhauled Dynex mobile web wallet will officially relaunch this Thursday. We are currently in the final stages of testing and auto fusion integration, ensuring everything runs smoothly before the public rollout. This isn't just a facelift. It's a total rebuild designed for performance. I wonder if they used their quantum LLM to write that post, because right here, this isn't just is a signature of artificial intelligence, as well as this double dash. Although I like it, it is a telltale sign. But I wonder if they used their own model for it. Full decoupling from legacy wallet container code. No more container synchronizing. Syncing times were no longer acceptable by today's standards. Brand new high performance wallet engine replacing the old wallet D service. Built-in auto fusion. No more manual fusion requests needed. Cleanup of dormant wallets to streamline performance. I mean, hopefully my wallet's not in that because I've been holding it for several months. Clear separation of miners versus user wallets. That'll be really good for on-chain analytics because we want to be able to see who is mining and dumping. And then 99.98% guaranteed service availability, enhanced security performance, and a 2FA factory reset for passwords. Thank you. This relaunch sets a new foundation for the Dynex ecosystem. Faster, smarter, and more secure. I think it's about time. That mobile wallet was looking gross. What's good, Solus? Hodl, my friends. My whole portfolio is Bill. God damn. Buns pre-sales up again. Bullish. Let's go. Let's go. Bill did not care. Buns. Yeah, I kind of thought that might be not a great. Nerd bunny. Let's see. Where is the link? Where is the link to the presale for Nerd Bunny? Dun, 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 dun. They really should have gone crazy. Oh, what? Look at this. 800 likes is crazy. What's going on with these likes? You see that? Is somebody paying to get some exposure on X? Well, we know Nerd Bunny is going to be on Pink Sale. Highlight on my year was when Bill liked my tweet. Hell yeah, Solus. Let's go. Let's go. Uh-oh. There's two of them. Probably this one's got no green circle. This one does have a green circle. Sale is live. So far they have raised even less. Don't buy it yet. Let's confirm. We need to get confirmation that this is real first, right? Because we just searched it on Pink Sheet. We did not see it on their X. I bet in the Telegram though they got it. They're gaining a lot of new followers. On their Telegram chat for Nerd Bunny, they have, you know how you can do like the wallet buy, DeSci full send. Let's go, King Alexander. You know how you can get the buy alerts in Telegram? They have the follow alerts. So they're, any new follower Nerd Bunny gets, they're showing how many followers they have. So somebody with 200,000 just followed Nerd Bunny, but it was Pepe Army, so I'm sure it's a scam. Someone with 75, 43K, lots of followers. Damn. You got any pinned posts? I should fix it, make it less confusing. I agree. Does anyone have the link to the Nerd Bunny presale? Oh, there we go. Nerd Bunny chat. Bullish. So we were right. That was the correct one. All right. She's live. You putting some money in this sucker? Probably right after the live stream. They're trying to raise 208,000, which is actually super low. But the market's not super conducive of a raise right now. Plus, they're not working. He's not reaching out for help. He's doing it his own way, which I respect. I respect. I bet that this will take off. I like this because I know that there's no bots in it now, that it's been live like that. There's no bots. I will be joining in. And then I imagine that in the coming days, in the last 4 or 5 days of it, like in the last day of it, I imagine we'll fill up really quickly as people who were waiting jump in. This is going to be a pretty small market cap for a launch too. It's a pump fund token, so we know the supply is a billy. No, it's not. Okay. Buns. 1 SOL equals 1 billion bun tokens. It's going to be a small total supply, 5 billion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 100,000 million billion trillion. Total supply is 5 trillion. That's crazy. Tokens for pre-sale, 100,000 million billion. 2. Let's go ahead and get those calculators out. Let's get that calculator out. And we'll go like this. Ready? We will do 2, 6, 9, 4, 5, 0, 9, 9, 3, 6. That's not, I said numbers and I typed in something completely different. 2, 6, 9, 4, 5, 0, 9, 9, 3, 6, 0, 0, 5. 100,000 million billion trillion. Divided by 5 million billion trillion. So 53% up for sale right now. And we can see right here that they're trying to raise 208,000. And so if you take 208,000 and divide it by 0.54, 208,000 divided by 0.54, you get a total market cap of 385,000 right now that they are trying to raise at, which is grossly small. You said 9 and hit 6. Yeah. Rip. At least I caught it. Not that it really mattered too much. So they're raising right now at under a $400,000 market cap, which is super small. So I like that. I'll probably put a few SOL into it. We will see. We shall see. I think raising right now, like I said, I wish that some of the pump fund or pump science tokens would launch right now, because raising while the market's not super great, while it doesn't give you a lot of money to play with, it works good for us as the people jumping into those raises, right? Because then you get in at a super low valuation, and then when the market turns around and people start paying attention to it, so long as people start paying attention and so long as the market does turn around, which it will, you get those crazy rallies. So we'll see. Like if Solana was putting in all-time highs here, it was up at like $400 per coin, you might sell out at a super high valuation, but then when you launch, you get that traditional pop, drop, and lock, right? This way, we might be able to not get that pop, drop, and lock it. They should fix it to make it less confusing. Yeah, I agree. I already read that too. But okay, and then we got something from Mudo and Cerebrum. So Mudo, this is Monday. We're going full gamer mode. We're showing off the lab games. Yes, a live demo. It's happening. What is it? Why did we build it? How does it work? Come through and find out. So I will be liking that, just like you guys should like this live stream. We go live Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard. Talk about decentralized science and broader crypto markets. Today is going to be a short live stream because I have a laundry list of things to get done for this week, and it is getting closer and closer to crunch time. So bear with me as we finish this up. I also have to make a trade so bad. Cerebrum DAO Q1 2025 report is now live. Bullish. I will go ahead and like that and bookmark it, just like you guys should like the live stream. Did you guys know that we go live Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard? I'm sorry. Pitch.com. I've never heard of that before. Quarterly report. Bullish. We'll go ahead and make this big so that I can... Where's the download button? Options. Report abuse. No. They aren't abusing me. Whatever, no download, I guess. Our guy Spec Truth had a tweet today basically disassociating from Dynex. Oh my god. The drama continues. I'll be real, Dynex does not respond. The people at Dynex are terrible at responding. So I'm sure he just got fed up with it. And it can be a hindrance for sure. Like if you're trying to get shit done and then they're just not responding, at the end of the day, he's got a really, really fascinating and profound product that he's working on, and he can't just wait for other people to do their stuff. So I don't blame him. Let's go check it out though. Let's see why he did it. He probably tagged me. I saw him tag me in some stuff earlier. After months of unfulfilled promises and neglectful communication, Spec Truth DAO is terminating its agreement with Dynex regarding the QLLM integration. Despite signing in January 2025, we have not received functional access, technical support, or even basic transparency, making collaboration impossible. Damn. To our community. No delays. Our AI-driven PTSD therapy tools remain on track. Bullish. New path. We're accelerating partnerships with ethical communicative AI providers who align with our mission. Transparency pledge. Every setback fuels our resolve. We'll share a full post-mortem soon. To Dynex, accountability matters. Neglect isn't innovation. To builders, if you're developing LLMs for mental health with integrity, DM us. Let's collaborate. Why this matters. Trust is the foundation of decentralized science. We won't compromise it. Not for hype, not for shoutouts. Onward. I respect it. I respect it. You have to respect it, to be honest. You have to respect that. They just, like, Dynex team has got some crazy shit going on that they're working on, but at the end of the day, if you make a partnership with someone, you have to hold up your end of it. And yeah, it's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. Like, it'd be one, it's fine to have things take a long time. That's fine, right? That's the nature of all of this. It's going to take some time. What's not okay is not communicating with anyone. That's not okay. And it's really not even excusable. Yeah, but whatever. Spec Truth, I feel you. And on to the next. Let's see. Is Buns 100% TGE? I don't know. Let's see. These are the FAQs. That's funny. Let's see. Here's the white paper. Tokenomics. Fair launch sale, 80%. Buns amount. Description. Sold via pink sale. Fair launch. Team, 10%. Community airdrop, 10%. Total, 100%. Based off this right here, fair launch, I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. If any of you guys have any information that I don't have here, then speak up, por favor. But a fair launch means no keeping them locked. And this is not accurate, actually. If you go look, price 1 sol equals 500,000 bun, or 500 million bun. But if you come here, you can see that 1 sol is equal to 1 billion bun. Where is that? Yeah, 1 sol, 1 billion. So they cut the amount, they doubled the amount. They cut the price in half. Good old Elroy. They've been working on this thing for the better part of a year. Like, I've been watching them work on this for so long. It's crazy. I'm glad it's finally coming to market. We at Falhin Finance are always open to communication. Hell yeah, Solus. W name. Okay. Does anyone have any questions? Otherwise, I'm going to get back to working. Back to working. I got to come up with a little game plan for shit. Oh, man. Long weekend. I need like an actual week of just rest. Just pure sleep, to be honest. But we won't get it. Not until the bull market's over. It's been years. But we keep going. We will not rest fully for a week here, right? We won't be going on vacation until we touch down in the circle. Until Bitcoin touches down in the circle, we will not be going on any kind of vacation. Let's go ahead and draw a cooler circle here. We'll actually do a rectangle and we will put it like this, right? I don't think it'll happen in July. I think it'll happen somewhere in this, right? By the end of the year, I think it'll probably, let's just keep it, right? And we'll get rid of this circle. You guys are gonna see it happen on live yet again. All of my drawings I try and do on live. This rectangle right here is where we touch. When we touch that, we will go on vacation and we will book the yacht party and we will enjoy the fruitfulness of our holdings. Where's a better gold? I want a better gold. That's a little orange. That's kind of gold, right? That's goldish. Let's go green. Screw the gold. Green. Yeah. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Will we do it? I really hope so. Long weekend indeed. Yeah. What month do you predict? I don't know. My actual prediction for when I think we might be able to get into it. I think that we will break all-time highs. Let's do it this way. I think we'll break through all-time highs sometime in July-ish. July, I'm going to say. Maybe June, but I'm going to say end of June, early July, which would put us right here. I think we'll break, okay? And then I think that we have a little bit of time of consolidation before we really just go crazy. Then I think it's a quick up move, right? And so then that would put us probably in early September, maybe October. I think we tap in here. So let me draw another circle here. Somewhere like this. That's what I think happens. I don't know if we go all the way to the top of this box. Oh wait, I didn't want to draw the box all the way down here. 50,000. 150 to 160 has been my price target. That's what I've been saying since the absolute bottom of the market. And so I think somewhere like that. I've been calling for 150 to 160 by the end of 2025 since back here in 2022. And so I'm going to keep my guesstimate, hope that it plays out, and we will see. When, however, bear this in mind, I don't think that our DeSci bags really start taking off until we are like halfway here, right? Until Bitcoin's at like 120K, I don't think that our DeSci bags start really popping off like crazy. And then I think it happens really quickly, and I think that everyone should take some profits and enjoy the time that we had and get ready, because obviously nobody knows exactly what's going to happen, and I hope I'm wrong with this one, but I think that after we touch this green box here at the end of the year, I think that we are going into a bear market like we do every 4 years. However, I think this bear market is going to be a global reset style bear market, something that crypto has never seen before. So make sure that you guys just have enough in cash or gold or Bitcoin or whatever it is that you feel safest in. Guns, ammo, I'm literally not kidding. That kind of stuff. Make sure you have something that you can keep stable and sturdy, because truthfully, the type of crash that I'm thinking happens is not even something that I think the dollar comes out of unscathed. I think that we are in for a shit show come that time. Look at this. If you've been holding the dollar, like imagine you took profits and you went to the dollar back here at the start of the year and you're down 10% on your money that you took profits on. How crazy is that? And I didn't realize that we just broke through that support, right? The dollar is about to free fall straight down to 93. Holy shit. I mean, maybe not free fall because we've really chopped in this area a lot. So I bet there's a bunch of small areas to be supported in, but holy shit. I think we're going to see the dollar down at 93. We just broke 100 for the first time since April 22. So be ready, guys. Be ready. This is a crazy, crazy event. I mean, look at this. Let's go to the monthly for the dollar. It is super plausible that we get some... Actually, I don't know if I could say that's super plausible. Where's my... Yeah. Oh, I was in the wrong tool. We will see. It's a many, many year long trend that might be snapping here. This is the monthly chart for the dollar. Maybe some support here coming into this dotted line. Maybe. Honestly, I hope so. I don't want the dollar falling that quickly. The other thing, actually, one more thing, and then I'm gonna depart. But 210 CNBC 10-2, sorry. No yacht, but aircraft carrier. Bullish. Hell yeah. Remember what I said to you guys. Remember what I said about the yield curve here, the 210. I know we've been watching it forever and it feels like it doesn't matter anymore, right? And how this was the longest inversion of the yield curve we have had in modern history. This was the longest inversion of the yield curve we have had in modern history, okay? And I said to you guys that when we uninvert, things get really scary. We uninverted back here in September of 24, and then we chopped around for a little bit. I said that we were chilling for the most part until we started rapidly uninverting, right? It's when we snap down. It's when that uninversion snaps back is when all the chaos breaks loose. And right now on the year to date, you can see that snap is looking like it's happening. We were down here in April at the beginning of this month. So 3 weeks ago, we were down at 0.3. It's not even inverted anymore. The spread has now doubled. The spread is up 100% in a month. That is a snap. That is a snap. Okay? That is a snap. Things are going to be moving really quickly here very, very soon. So make sure that everyone is squared away. I don't think this changes. I don't think this changes the call out, right, for this next leg up. But I do think that this leg up is going to be the final one for a long time. I think this leg up is going to happen because of the monetary policies that are going to shift really quickly here. And I think that gold and M2 is forecasting that. But we will see. We will see. I mean, look at GC. Look at these gold futures. Gold is at $3,400. Are you shitting me? Gold is at $3,400. If you put Bitcoin on this, let's set it to the same price scale. Let's delete that son of a bitch. Let's add BTC, and we will go here as a new price scale. Boom. Let's get log on that too. Log is our best friend. You go look at gold to Bitcoin, you'll see a very clear story here. Gold tends to, so far this cycle, gold has been leading Bitcoin. So gold will break out and then Bitcoin breaks out. You can see it right here, right? I mean, gold has gone absolutely bonkers, but you can see it, right? Gold popped off before Bitcoin from the bottom, then it consolidated, and so did Bitcoin. And then Bitcoin led on this one, but then gold didn't stop. Gold just kept going. And then gold led compared to Bitcoin, and then gold had a little pullback, and now it is skyrocketing up with global liquidity. And Bitcoin is rounding the corner to skyrocket up. And I think it follows very closely, and then I think all hell breaks loose. But it's just my opinion. I'm just some dude live streaming on YouTube. By the way, did you guys know that we go live Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard? Like nicotine. Bill will push to $5 this bull cycle, though. I think in this run, we will. I do. It's super, super doable. We're going to start. I need everyone's help with it, right? I'm building something so that we can all push it. When we're all here pushing it, I think that we'll gain a lot of traction. You saw how quickly things gained. I am one of the leading voices in DeSci. As soon as I start posting relentlessly again, as soon as I have the time to do that, you see a lot of people come look at DeSci. A lot of the people who follow me are relatively large accounts that actually look to me for some DeSci news. And I'm not trying to like pat myself on the back here. I'm just trying to explain to you my thesis behind why I do think Bill's got a good chance here. Because market starts going up again, I start relentlessly bull posting DeSci again, the things that I'm affiliated with pop off like crazy. You saw it. I think that's going to happen again, but right as everything is peaking. So things will happen quick. Your time, it's your most valuable asset. Hopefully this was worth investing into. I am going to need your help when that time comes. We are going to have to work together to push this like crazy, really. So if you guys are in the Discord, shoot some comments in the Discord, please, because that's where I think we're going to coordinate a lot of it. Discord's going to coordinate with those investors what DeSci SHILLERS is going to look like on Telegram and what everything in the public eye is going to be focused on. So pay close attention. All right, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. Be safe out there.